Hey everyone, welcome back to Reptiles and Resin, where today it's Tortoise Tuesday. So we have, well, let me just say this. I have made, something's under there, 3 new turtle molds. Yes, 3. One is like a cartoon character turtle. And that took so much silicone, Lord. It was like 40 ounces of silicone. So, yeah, that's a big... It's not a big turtle, but it's tall. And then I have I'm calling these 2 the Hawaiian turtles. We have one with the palm tree, and the other one with the 2 turtles and a heart go swimming into the sunset. So, this is our 3 new turtles, and they should be in my eBay store. Sorry for the prices, but this thing right here took a lot of silicone. So, yeah. I understand if you don't buy it. Trust me. I understand. But, yeah, it took a lot of silicone. So, I do have 2 eyes picked out for him. This turtle right here takes a 15 millimeter eye if you want to do an eye. So, I picked out these purple eyes. And I marked the side on both of them that has that little white indentation, because I want them on the outside of the turtle. Now, I have no clue how much these holds, because this is the first time making them myself. So, but I am going to UV resin these, but I'm going to do it. I'm hoping this works, you guys. I really hope it works. So, I have my UV resin. I have the Let's Resin High Velocity UV resin. I have my little mini light. And I'm going to try, because he has some huge eyes. Now, you don't have to put glass eyes in them. You can paint them if you like. That will be perfectly fine. But I'm going to do it like this. Now, I don't recommend doing it this way if you're going to use mica powder, because you're going to see that white, not white, but you're going to see this clear line. But I'm using alcohol ink today, and I'm using lime green for all of them. And we're going to paint them with Camellia flakes from Let's Resin. They're newer Camellia flakes. We have brown yellow that's going on his shell. And we have gold olive and pink olive for these 2. But to get started, first thing I'm going to do is actually put the eyes in with no glue. I know, she's crazy, I tell you. She's nuts. I might be. Trying to find my tweezers. Here they are, the ones I want anyway. I think I'm gonna use these slanted ones, and they got silicone on the bottom of them. I like it. So I want this, like I said. Oh, that does not even slip off. Hallelujah. Well, it slipped off then, but I want this on the outside, like on the outside of the turtle. And his eyes, he's got a huge head, is all the way down in here. So yeah, his head is bigger than his shell. Alright, so now basically I have to get it turned the way I want it. I know you can't really see in there, and I'm sorry you guys, but his head is pretty deep in there. I'm trying to get it in the socket to where the eye is. I know it doesn't have a slant, but it has that white part on the outside. That is not the way. It is going everywhere but where I want it to. It is going every direction. Okay, I think I may have just got him, but no, I did not. Oh, okay, I'm gonna be 30 minutes, you guys, trying to get this eye turned. That's why I don't like using eyes that go a certain way, or I want a certain way, because it is very sickening. I like just eyes you can just toss in here any way you like. But I decided to try these today. For some reason, I wanted to make it even difficult. Okay, you know what? I might just call this a day, because well, I just moved the entire thing. Is jumping all over the place. Let me try this one more time. I really just want it up and down, and it's going crooked, sideways, and every other way that it known to man. except for the way I want it. Oh my gosh, is that it? I think, dadgummit. In a minute, we're going to call this a day, you guys. And like I said, you do not have to put eyes in this turtle. I'm actually going to look in here. Oh, Lord, I blinded myself. And make sure I got it in the eye socket here where I want it. I think it's perfect. Can y'all see that? It's not up and down, but you know what? I'm going to go with that. Now, what I'm going to do is in place, I'm going to put UV resin all over the top of it and around these sides. That's why I'm saying we're using alcohol ink, so you will not see this. So I want it all around the edges. Basically, I'm encasing the outside of this with UV. Oh, Lord, I did it again. Keep shooting myself in the eye with the light. And I don't know if y'all can see down in there. I can't see the top of the camera, but his eye is right in there. Hopefully y'all can see. It's not the perfect position, but he don't want to cooperate. And I'm going to hold this out because this light will not go through this silicone. So we're going to have to cure it like this. That's why I'm doing that this way. Because I have to cure it from the top. And then we're going to get one more eye in here. And then we're going to color him. And I have no idea if this is even going to work or not with the UV. But I guess we'll find out when we unmold her or him. We'll find out then. Alright, now the struggle of getting the other eyeball in here is going to be a okay, wait a minute. I want this on the outside, so no, it needs to go in like this with the white on the outside. And I can't, okay, I can see it. Yay. Oh, tell me that went right in on that side. Are you kidding me? It went perfectly right in. Now, hopefully I don't, oh, somebody's calling me. I think Nevaeh and Peanut had my phone. We was doing some gardening earlier. Alright, so I have that. Let me double check. Perfect spot. And it looks like it's exactly like the other one, or at least in the same spot as the other one. So I'm going to just put some UV to where it covers the whole shell. Yes, baby girl, I'm videotaping. Alright, so see, I want to go around that whole thing. That way none of the colored resin will go into his eyeball. I told you I was videotaping. What's wrong? Give me the phone, okay? I told you. Hang up the phone. Don't answer it no more. When you have my phone, just don't answer it. Thank you, Peanut. Don't answer it no more. Just let it go to voicemail. Shoot, they'll be fine. Whoever it is, they'll be fine. If somebody dying, I can't help them. Shoot, I'll call them back. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, Lord. Alright, so we're just going to cure these, and then the only thing I'm going to do now is paint the shells. And I'm only going to paint the shells. I'm not going to paint the turtle, like, flippers or anything. We're just going to let that be, and if some of the flakes get on them, that's fine. We're not going to brush it in. We're just going to let them hang out, because you know that powder, well, not powder, but the flakes fly everywhere. So we already know they're going to get somewhere in here besides the shell. But we're not going to worry about it today. It's Turtle Tortoise Tuesday. We're going to have a Turtle Tortoise awesome day. Alright, so I think that's good. Like I said, I might have to hit it with UV once it comes out. But I won't know until then. So, let me get started, I'm gonna, you know what? Let me see if this one. Okay. I'm gonna start with the brown, well, brown yellow chameleon flakes from Let's Resin. I like their chameleon flakes. Now I know I've used this one. It's probably just resealed itself, yeah, on there, because we all know they do. So we're just gonna pick some. Oh my gosh, it's attracting to the mold on the outside like crazy. And we're just, let me bring it to me a little bit, and I'm just gonna brush these on the shell. I'm not gonna let these fall, but if they get suction in there, see how it just attracts to the mold like cuckoo? Yeah, it's crazy how this stuff attracts to a mold. But I'm not going to brush them on, except for the shell. That's the only thing I'm brushing. And if it falls anywhere else, that's cool. Like these little flakes that are flying everywhere, yeah, we're going to let them just hang out. We're not going to brush those in, but I am going to brush the shell. That's the only thing I am going to brush is the shell. That is it. Turn him around. Like I said, he has a huge turtle head. But he is the cutest patootie turtle in the world. Oops. He is so cute. I don't know if I should, you know what, I am going to get up these sides here, because that is a part of the bottom of his shell. So I'm going to just get a little bit into there. Oh my gosh, I breathed and it went everywhere. So yeah, his little undershell here, I will hit with a little bit of this and brush it in. Got a little undershell here. Oh my gosh, I can't breathe around this stuff. If I breathe on it, it just goes everywhere. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm going to put that over there, Lord. I'm all glitterified. Oh, did I get the back? Yeah, I think I did get this back. I'm trying to brush that on. Okay, I'm going to brush this a little better because I see some whole flakes here. Now his neck, yeah, oh no, you know what? Maybe I'm going to just do this little part right here. The little bitty piece right here. That's the only thing I'm going to brush. Everything else should be fine. Alrighty. So yeah, I'm filming this on a Monday, which is St. Patrick's Day. Happy late St. Patrick's Day to all of you guys. Alright, he's done. That's why the kids are in here torturing me. My two girls. I got my two girls, Peanut and Nevaeh. They're the same age, only, let's see, Nevaeh is like, six months apart. Yeah, because Nevaeh's birthday is actually April the 9th, and Peanut's birthday is October the 30th. Or no, 29th. I think it's 29th. There's so many grandkids, I have no clue. Okay, wait a minute. Pink. I wanted this one to be the pink because it's kind of like a sunset. And I am only painting the turtle shell of these little cutie patooties. So yeah, I'm only going to paint the turtle shell, the decorative part of these two. Oh my gosh, these flakes are going everywhere. So yeah, we're just going to paint these, and then I'm going to mix up, I don't even know how much resin I'm going to mix up. They probably take about 6 ounces. That one probably takes 8. Like I said, he's not a small turtle. He has a huge behind head that is stuck in there in the thing. Okay, so I just want to get the shell. And like I said, all these flakes that are running everywhere, I'm not going to brush them in. I'm just going to leave them floating. But I do want to get the shell brushed in really good. And this is the pink olive. Yeah, this is the pink olive. So I just want to go up to his shell area here, just the top of his shell. I'm not doing this one's sides or anything, just the top of his shell, even though it's getting everywhere. But that's okay. Y'all might be able to tell the pattern of these already with the two little love turtles there. And they remind me of Hawaii with their designs. And I love Hawaii. I always wanted to go. One day I will. One sweet day I surely will, because it is gorgeous. One day I will go. One day. I just don't want to get on no airplane. So I guess I'll be traveling by boat. Because I'm not getting on no airplane. Especially with them all crashing right now. No, thank you. Oh gosh, see, all the flakes are on top. Okay, so that's that one for this. So see, hopefully y'all can see the design. And we're going to have some flakes that are just all in here. We're not going to worry about that. Or this stuff, you know, is super hard. Oh, I almost painted that one the same color. I don't want that. I want the gold olive. I can't speak, you guys. I want the gold olive for this turtle. Oh my goodness. Because the palm tree just looks like it should be golden. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. You can paint these any color your little heart desires. So yeah, we've been, oh my gosh, I don't know if y'all seen these big old turtle planters, not planters, stepping stones that you can find on Temu or oh gosh, what do you call it, or Amazon. They're stepping stone turtles. They're huge. So I have 10 grandkids, so I made 10 turtles. 10 stepping stones, and it was not, well, actually 11, because the first one broke. I was using the wrong concrete. I switched out to the Quickcrete fast set, and it worked awesome. So yeah. And then shout out to Glitz and Glitter Miss Michelle. I can't remember the name of the lady that gave her the big giant alligator. So that used to be a stepping stone, but she made it into a mold. Yeah, I know that held a lot of resin, but no, I did not make molds out of them. But I got me an alligator mold too, and made 2 alligators to put in the front and 10 turtles. So only 3 of my grandkids have theirs painted right now. They're painting them. And I went on to put them outside around the front anyway, because I planted my mulberry tree in the front. And I also planted 4 butterfly bushes. And I can't wait until they get bigger, because they are going to be gorgeous. Love anything that flowers and attracts butterflies. And then I planted 2 hydrangeas by the front door. They are sprouting nicely. They are getting leaves all over them. And then I repotted my rose bush and took it out the pot and put it in the ground. Hopefully it'll be okay, because it was not looking good. I hope it comes back. Oh, there's a piece of silicone in here that came loose. And you will get that sometime with a first mold. Okay, so this one is done. So yeah, that concrete was tearing up my hands, even with gloves on. I swear I got more on the outside of this shell than I do on the inside. Okay, so all those are ready. I'm going to make up, oh gracious, I don't even know how I'm going to make up. I'm thinking 6, 6, 12 plus 8. don't know. Okay, and remember, if you do get this turtle and want to do glass eyes, they take the 15mm eyes. So, yeah. I'm going to need my, oh gracious, large cup for today, y'all. Yeah, this one. And I'm going to need my large cup. I'm thinking maybe 20 to 24 ounces, maybe. And I'm doing it all, like I said, in green. But you know what? I also had an idea that I could use this Ocean Heart chameleon powder in these two. But I do want to keep this one clear because of the eyes. So what I'll do is pour him first. Whatever's left over, I can just put some of this in here and pour. And I just, hopefully I don't have to, oh, let me get some gloves. Hopefully I do not have to match up anything. I am going to put this through the vacuum chamber, but I will leave y'all all on here until the vacuum chamber time. So yeah, we got 3 new turtles, you guys, and I really hope they turn out awesome. I really do. We got 3 turtles for Turtle Tuesday. Turtle Tortoise Tuesday. Okay, what did I say? 20. You know what? I'm going to just go on and make up 24 ounces. I know that's a lot. Oh, gracious. I should have just gotten a big bottle of resin out. Because I just emptied this one. Right at 12. I'm going to have to fill them up. Right at 12. Right, since I'm done with the flakes, I'm turning this fan around. If y'all hear a humming sound, it's the fan because it is so hot. Okay, so we want to go to 24. We did 12, 12, 24. Hopefully that's not too much resin, but you know what? We can always pour an extra. We can always pour an extra. All right, so, oh, alcohol. This one I have not opened yet, and I need a little pin. Oops, if I can get him out of here with these gloves on. So this is Picasso Lime. I have not used this one before, and I want to see what the lime looks like. So, yay. Which looks like, you know what, a yellowy green, which is okay. Alright, we got that. I'm going to put some of this homemade Marabou alcohol ink in here. A good little bit. It's like a green-blue tone to it. And it's going to give us our sparkles. And then, I am going to get to mixing this for 4 minutes. With a green paddle. I could have picked a different paddle, but oh well. So I don't want the alcohol ink that dark. Oh, that is looking pretty. I get, yeah, it does look like a lime. Looks like lime juice. It sure does. True to color, I will say this lime is true to color here. It looks like the inside of the lime with sparklies in it. So yeah, I'm going to mix this up real good, and we're going to work quick because this is 24 ounces of resin. And we don't want to play around. For one, I don't want to flash cure because it is hot. It is seasonably warm today. Yes, it is. Seasonably warm. So I'm going to just mix this up. Let me go on and get me a stir stick out here so I can scrape the sides again. Even though these silicone paddles do a good job of it, I still kind of scrape it a little bit. So yeah, we're just going to get this mixed up. We got 3 more minutes to go, probably like 2.5. Just get it all mixed up nice and neat. And if we have any left over, we'll make something with it. Don't know what, but we'll pull something. think that lime green is going to be really pretty. It looks pretty. And it's light. It's not going to be that dark, but it is going to have color and sparkle in it. And it's going to have sparkle in it. It's going to be so pretty. I already see that. It's basically the same color as the paddle. But I think I am going to put some of that chameleon powder for the other two turtles in there. I just want to do a little something different with them. And the alcohol ink is going to bring out basically the blue-green in that mica powder, the chameleon powder. It's just going to bring it out even more. Now our flakes that we brushed on won't be as vibrant because we're not doing black. But that's okay. That's okay. They're still going to look nice and pretty. It'll be a different color than the black though. It'll just be a little more subtle. I don't know what y'all doing in there, but if I hear y'all jump one more time, you're going in the corner. Why did you do that? Don't open my door again. Okay, well, eat it. Come here, Zeus. Come on, baby. Let the kids eat their McDonald's. Come here, Zeus. See, I want McDonald's. You can't have McDonald's, Zeus. Nobody wants to smell your farts. No, 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 no. He'll stink you out of the room. I don't know why you're laying by that door, because if the kids bust through here, you're going to get hit. Come on. Get over here and get away from it. Okay, sit there and get hit by the door when they bust through it. You're going to get hit by the door. All right, come on. Count down. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Because I want to work as fast as I can. Okay. Let this drain off in my little towel scrappy over here. We will have lime green apparently. Alright, you guys. So I am now going to spray this with a little alcohol. I'm going to get it in the vacuum chamber. If y'all want to fast forward like 5 minutes, y'all can, but I'll let y'all stay running. Because I'm going to just put it in the vacuum chamber and get all these little nasty bubbles out. Real quick like. And hopefully I won't have to stop the pressure too many times. Even though it is full. Alright, so hopefully these turtles, Zeus, I'm trying to, move, Zeus, move baby, move, oh my gracious, you know, you are a sickening dog. How you gonna sit right where I gotta move at? I'm not letting you out so you can go beg for McDonald's. No, I'm not doing it. Well, it's boiling or bubbling. It's not boiling. It's releasing all the air. And it's not bubbling over. Yay! It's not bubbling. Move, Zeus. I got to roll back over here. Move. Baby, move. Move. Come on now. Move before I roll over your toes. Gracious. Move. Move. Help me, Lord. I'm dealing with kids and dogs. Help me. I think I got them eyes pretty decent in there. I don't want to spray the mold, but hopefully, because his head goes all the way down in there, hopefully we don't get any bubbles. I'm hoping. I think I used half the bottle of the green in there. Oh goodness. Well, I don't think I meant to use that much. Okay. Let's see. So I'm gonna put this in those two. I think just to give it a non-salt, not, you know, just give it a little different effect from this one. And there are flakes everywhere. They're not supposed to be. Alright, how are we looking over here, Bubbles? They are still coming up. So like I said, if y'all want to fast forward, go right on ahead. I completely understand. I don't need that. I'm finished with the brushes. Oh, I forgot to put this back in the little thingy. That way I can keep up with it better. We might need the UV light when it comes out. We may. I don't know. So yeah, we might. Oh yeah, that is a light green. It's like a yellowy green. Oh, you know what? I need paper towels. Let me grab one while that's bubbling. I forgot about that. Yeah, I was out of paper towels. I forgot all about that. Oh man. Alright, so I will just go ahead and clean my paddle while I'm getting some more bubbles out. So I just spray the paddle with some alcohol and rub it down. That's all. After it's drained, get all that good resin off of there. Yep. And this stuff right here should be about done. Alright, I can put that back. Paper towels are now blowing everywhere. And I am going to pull this out. Alrighty, we have green, you guys, green. I am going to spray these top bubbles. And then I am going to slowly pour this into, oh, wait a minute. Well, we have 24. Let's see how much this thing takes. We'll go slow to where I'm not making too many bubbles in here. And I can't really shake it because I don't want to dislodge those eyeballs. I better not do that. I'll be done dislodge the eyeballs. Then I'll be really upset. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, let me stop. Oh, is it leaking? Yes. Dang it. It sure did. A little bit went on the side on me. Alright, so he does have I see a bubble coming up from under that chin. Let's see. I can see him right there. I can kind of poke in here a little bit. Yeah, and try to release some of these bubbles if I can. Just don't want to hit the eyeball. And he does have a little tail there. Hopefully I knocked it loose. And there go floaters. Alright, so let's see how much he held. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He held 6 ounces. I thought he would have held more than that. Make sure there's no bubble in the tail. You never know though. 6 ounces. Actually can take a tad more, but not a lot. Oh, yep, there we go. I don't want to overfill him. Oh gosh, we've got 18 ounces of resin left. I'm going to put him on the heat mat over here. On that, we might not never get this done today. I think I need a popsicle stick. It's a little uneven over here. Oh, that one's stuck together. Why, Lord? Why? Yes, a little bit uneven on one side of my heat mat over here. There we go. The back side, it's like by a popsicle stick too, apparently. So one popsicle stick evens it out. Okay, so I'm going to put some of this in here now and change the color of this. So this basically going to make it a little more solid and a green aurora effect. Actually, I think I'm going to change the color altogether. That's green. Let me get a emerald green. No. Turquoise. Have I even opened this one? Yes, I have. I'm going to put a little bit. It's all of the same. Put a little turquoise in here. Yeah. Make it a little bit of a deeper greeny blue color. And I guess I am introducing more bubbles. Lovely, lovely. Oh, that's pretty. Kind of want it a little darker though. I'm not gonna lie. Let's add a drop of navy. 1, 2, 3 drops of navy. I don't want it super dark. Just want a different color in here. Give it a little bit of a difference. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. I think that's perfect. Alrighty, I actually see different shades of greens and blues in here. Okay, I'm going to throw this back into the vacuum chamber for a minute to get those bubbles to surface up that I just put in there, you guys. It shouldn't take long. I didn't put that many bubbles in there. Alright, how are we looking on Mr. Turtle? Okay, he's good. He's not running over anywhere. Alright, so now we are going to fill our Hawaiian turtles up. And this one, I don't need to go all the way up. I do know that because of the way I cut it. I just need to come to that line to where, because it's kind of deep there. So I don't want to go all the way. Alright, come on, Bubbles. I know there's a few introduced in there, so come on. Oh, I can't wait to see what these are going to look like. So we mixed turquoise, we mixed 3 drops of navy blue, and then we had lime and these, and we had the ocean heart powder. And that's what that looks like. And you could have just brushed this on too. But y'all know I love my flakes and my cone powders from Mateo. Alright, how we looking in here? We're looking good, we're looking good. Come on, Bubbles. Mr. Turtle looks good. Hopefully there's no bubbles in his chin. Hopefully, or his little tail. He does have a wee bitty tail in there. Alright, so we're going to pull this out now. And we're going to pour our other 2 turtles and see how much these take. Matter of fact, I need to be writing them on there. Look at the color effect. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I see blue, greens, and teals. I'm going to write on here how much this one, that's that fine tip marker. I don't know if it'll stay, but maybe it'll stay long enough for me to write it down. 6 ounces. 6 ounce. Because other than that, I'm going to forget. And then I can write what these two take. Because I have no clue right now. Oh, crap. How much did we have left? Okay, 6 take away 24 minus 6. Let me make sure his head doesn't have any bubbles in it. Matter of fact, let me get my little thing in here. I really don't want no bubbles. Gracious. Okay, try to let that settle in the head and make sure there's no bubbles. I can't really rub this bottle where all these little indentations in, because I probably rubbed the stuff off, but you know what, I guess I'll try to just poke it a little bit, because it might get a little trapped bubbles in there, and that's something I don't want. Don't want any bubbles trapped in here. In my little love turtles. You don't need to go out there bothering the kids while they eating Zeus. Alright, so just go over it a little bit here. Hopefully it is busting up any bubbles. I don't see any coming up. Oh, I see one right there. There we go. Alright, let's see. I'm not sure how far to go on this one. I know it can take some more. Alright, let me move this one. I am going to transfer all of these to the heat mat. So that's down to, we have 12 ounces left now out of 24. So that took 6 ounces. Alright, we're going to put you over here, buddy. And I'm going to put another popsicle stick up under him because of his backside that is sloping. Alright, I'm going to put him a little bit more in here. I know y'all can't see, but I'm just tapping it off here on top. It's about to flow over, so I don't want that to happen. And we're at like 12 ounces now. And let us see. I think they're going to probably take 6 ounces everything. Well, I could have filled this shell with black and it wouldn't have went in the head. I surely could have. I'm going to remember that next time. Alright, I'm going to stick my thing down in his little head. My little, whatchamacallit, doohickey thing here. Just to make sure we get some bubbles to come up if there are any. I'm praying they're not. Now, he doesn't have a tail, so But he does have a lip around him. Just around the shell, there is a lip. And I'm going to just dot up and down where these patterns are in the shell. Hopefully it will break loose any, like bubbles that are stuck in here. So yeah, hopefully. Make sure doesn't have any bubbles. We're at least trying. And we're going to have some left over. If I go too much further on him, I'm going to have to trim, because he does not have to go up all the way here. So I don't want to have to trim him too much. Okay. As long as his flippers are full. And that one looks like that one is, yeah, I'm going to have to put this on the mat over here because this needs to be, I don't know why it did that. Oh my gosh, can I pick it up without it thinging? Yeah, I can. I can do this, you guys. I can do this. Alrighty. Come on, lift up that flipper there. And put a little bit more in. Oh, Lord, now, never mind. Now I'm going over. I need another popsicle stick or something here. I'll get it together in a minute, you guys. I gotta prop up that end. Alrighty, let's see here. Like I said, it's kind of too full. I said I wasn't gonna fill it this full. So I might have to do some trimming on Mr. Turtle Head here. Yeah, because I said I wasn't gonna fill it that full. Oops. Hit the camera cord. I got plugged in. Okay. So, okay, that took everything, and we have 4 ounces left. So 20 ounces for all 3 turtles. Okay, so let's see. The first one took 6. First one took 6, so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, right there. Even though I think that's okay, let's see. Alrighty, so 6 and then 6. So this one took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this one took about 8 ounces. The oh gosh, the turtle we just poured took like 8 ounces, 7.5, about 7 to 7.5 ounces. So yeah, I'm gonna put 7 ounces on him and 6 on the other one. Alrighty, so the 2 took 6 and the other one took 7, and we got almost 5 ounces left. So I'm gonna pour some puffy hearts here. I definitely will. At least 2 of them, so we can have as giveaways, but we'll still have some left over. Oops. A little bit more. And let me see how much I've got left over after this. About 4. Yeah, because those are full. You know what? I think I'm going to just pour my favorite coaster mold. Love this turtle. Oh, let me gently move that. Yeah, I'm going to just pour this one. I think I have enough. He usually, I think, takes about 3.5 to 4 ounces. Perfect. I'm going to take my little thing because sometimes he's a diamond turtle, so some little air pockets do get stuck. See the air pockets coming up? So yeah, you want to get those air pockets moving out of there. I always try to go over it because he does have air pockets from these little stones. So then I go around this because there's a bunch of little diamond patterns. And his little, like, feet and head. Just kind of sweep it across there to get the bubbles up. Yep, we get all these bubbles loose. See all of them popping up? So we getting all these bubbles loose. And actually we still have a little more. So I might be pouring a small turtle. I'll get some more bubbles up. I don't like bubbles. I don't think none of us do in resin. I just want to make sure whoever gets this doesn't get any bubbles. Alrighty, so this will take a little bit more there. I still think we're going to have enough for a turtle. You know what? I'm going to spray this a little bit. Get them bubbles. There go one popping up. I'm going to fill this to the top here. A little bit more. Maybe a little bit more. I want it full. You know, there's always some glitter in here. I just seen a little spot, but I'm going to leave them. It's like a golden glitter. Alright, that is actually full because you don't want to go too much. Then you'll have a ton of trimming. Okay, so we are going to do Mr. Diamond Turtle. I'll just make a little magnet out of him. This should be enough for this one. Oh yeah, it'll be enough for him. I'm going to do him the same way though, because he has them diamonds in him as well with the stars. So I'm going to just go around a little bit there. Knock off any bubbles that may be forming. Yep. And now I'm going to scrape my cup and get the rest of this out to put in him. And we should have enough to fill him. I don't see why we wouldn't. Oh yeah, we probably have a little left over to put in the scrappy bin over here. And then the only thing we got to do is turn on this heat mat and wait for everything to cure. Oh yeah, perfect amount. I don't even think I'm gonna have any to put left in the thing over there. It's all going in the turtle. Yep, the perfect amount. I make him in a little fridge magnet. They're so cute. I got 2 of them on my mailbox outside, magneted to it. I guess our mail lady said, Lord, this lady crazy. I got a frog. I got that big-eyed frog that I did. I have a little wire, not a metal basket attached to our mailbox. that I put outgoing mail packages in because the packages won't fit inside the mailbox. So whenever I have packages going out, I put them in there. So I put the big-eyed frog with the big magnet I had on it and stuck him to the outgoing packages. I guess our mail lady said, Lord, this lady's got little critters everywhere. Good. She probably like, what's next? And I know she saw the 2 alligators we put over there. Oh, Lord. One time my husband had an owl in a tree by our front door. There's not a tree, but there's like a little bush that looks like a mini tree. And Lord, the FedEx lady almost killed herself jumping off the porch because she thought it was a real owl. And he put the owl in there because the birds keep making nests and attacking us when we go to the door. So, yeah. That poor lady about had a heart attack. Last thing I need is to get sued because she thought it was a real owl. Oh, Lord, I don't want my house insurance going up. Oh, goodness. So, yeah. Okay, so basically that is it. Let me spray the ones on the heat mat real quick like. And I'm going to get everything turned on here. The heat mat on high for 2 hours. That should be good. And then I will see you guys back in about 2.5 hours once they all cool down. I'm going to try to slowly transfer everything over. But, you know, you guys, I did buy something. I know Michelle. Shout out to Michelle again from Glitz and Glitter. I know she uses a huge spatula. But look what I found. I love this thing. I use it for big molds. It's a cake mover. And it's huge. And I like it. Better than the big old long spatula. But the first time I used this, it got stuck. So, light mist of alcohol spray. Slide it up under that mold. And that way, when you go to take it off, it literally slides off because it's wet. The first time I did it, it would not move for nothing. I had resin everywhere because the silicone stuck to the metal. So, yeah, I was like, you know what? Alcohol, something, water, spray it with something on the bottom. But, yeah, that's my little tip, you guys. But thanks to Michelle. Shout out, girl. I love you. For the idea of this, because this is awesome. And I just found that on Amazon. If I forget the link, I'll let you know. I think it was actually like $6.99 or $7.99. Oh, I got resin on it. I don't want resin on it. Let me clean this off. I must have got it on there when I put it on the construction paper there. So yeah, we love Michelle from Glitz and Glitter. Alrighty, there we go. Now it's clean. And I can throw everything away. And guess what, you guys? I will see y'all back when we unmold all of our beautiful turtles. And let's hope they come out good. And let me put the cover on them. So, yay! See you soon. Alrighty, everyone. Everything should be ready to unmold. But I got some happy mail in today. So yes, I got a set of brush cleaners. Yay! Enjoy your gift from Stephanie Moore. Thank you, Miss Stephanie. You're so awesome. I'm going to put one of these out now because I need one. And Miss Stephanie also sent us some more of the opal glitters. Miss Beth and Steven sent us some the other day, but hey, they're awesome, and the bottles are so little to where, yeah, we can use them, because that frog eyes turned out so pretty with the, I think we used the, golden opal in those frog eyes, if I can remember right. And Miss Stephanie says, enjoy your gift. I love Scrappy Sunday, Turtle Tuesday, and Froggy Friday from Stephanie Moore. Thank you, Miss Stephanie. You're awesome. Miss Stephanie's been with me for a while. I appreciate you, Miss Stephanie. You're so awesome. Shout out to Stephanie Moore. And I'm going to put one of these up, but I'm going to take one of these out because I need a brush cleaner. I've been using the one and washing it out forever. And these, I know she got them from Amazon. They come as in a 2-pack. And it has the little lid on it, but I always leave, you know, like that. So, yes, need those. And I'm going to put the, I'm going to throw this away and keep the other one, put it away for when I need another one. So that should last me another year. Yay! All right, so we're going to start with our extras. Thank you, Miss Stephanie. And we have 2 heart extras. So, yeah, that's what it looks like with some of that. Oh, gracious, where did I put it at? The ocean heart in it with the green. It just gives it that, like, I guess, effect to where it's not really see-through, but yet it's still see-through. And let's get the other one out, which should look the same. Yep. Just a different, like, swirling pattern in there. But the same. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. And then we had this extra here. It's Turtle Day. And I hope I got a little cleanup on him. But this is the turtle. They call it a tray. I call it a coaster. I've always called it a coaster. Because it's perfect to put your cup right in here. The condensation drips down in here. You don't have to worry about it. I have one on each side of my bed. One for me, one for my husband. And we use them. So yeah, very still. Even though I've used this mold so much. Still so sparkly and shiny. Nice. One of my favorite coaster molds. Really need to get another one so I can make 2 at a time. Because it is awesome. Okay, so where am I going to put all this? That is the next question. Oh, we have one more extra. I almost forgot about it. I had them lift up because they was taking a while to cool off. It's been more than like 3-4 hours. Because this silicone's so thick, I had them on the heat mat. I got 2 bubbles that rose right there. But I was kind of letting them kind of like sit like that so that, and I had the fan on them so they would cool off quicker. Because you want them cool. Oh, he's a cutie patootie. Now I'm going to just make him into a little magnet. Matter of fact, oh, where did I put my magnets at? Uh-oh. Oh, that's not them. Is this them? That's not them either. Because I had different size magnets. Oh, I see them. I must have put them all the way back here in the back of the drawer for some reason or another. Don't ask me why. So, yeah. I will go ahead and... Oh, gracious. Go ahead and put this magnet on here now while I'm thinking about it. It only takes a little dot of the E6000. Little dot on there. And we can get him magnetized and ready for a fridge or a metal mailbox, whatever you want to put him on. There we go. And I'll sit him right there and he can finish drying because they are cute as a button on the refrigerator, let me tell you. I know because I have them on mine. So, all right. So first we will start with, this is the turtle with the hearts on it. Yeah. This is Mr. Turtle with the hearts on it. Oh, no bubbles. Yay. Ooh, pretty. Nice. Needs a little shaving or, you know, like sanding, because it is sharp around the edges. We only got the 2 bubbles that came up while curing. But yeah, see some of the flakes that are just floating around. Now, you can do this black, but yeah, you just get a subtle color of very shimmer. Hopefully y'all can see that. Can y'all see that? See my turtle? Isn't he pretty? So it's got like a little heart, and they're swimming into the sunset. That's the sun. Very, very nice mold. I love it. I love it. You know, I never even measured these turtles, so let me see how big Mr. Turtle is. Hold on, you guys. Okay, from snout to, oh, he's like 6 inches long by almost, he's over 3.5. He's like 3 3/4 wide at the widest. And tall wise, he is almost 2 inches tall to the head. So almost 2 inches tall. But he fits right in the palm of my hand. Very, very pretty. And that's like I said, and he holds 6 ounces. So that's the love turtles. The Hawaiian love turtles. Now this one, I wrote 7 ounces. I'm thinking it doesn't need to be filled up all the way, because that's extra. It's just the way it was molded. Oh yeah, and I remember this part right here was hard to get out. It wasn't difficult, but you had to kind of just push it like through there, see? And let it have time to get through there. There we go. Yeah, because of that little space in between. And he's sharp too. I gotta sand his edges. Alright, come on, big turtle. This one's bigger than that one. So, no bubbles again. Yay. Oh, and no bubbles on his shell. Yahoo. Yeah, now see what I was talking about, how I didn't have to pour it all the way because I got some really big overage on that. But it doesn't matter. It's okay. Yeah, it didn't have to be poured all of the way. But it was. You got the little flakes that flew around. He just needs some sanding. And he lays flat as a button. Beautiful. I love the palm tree. And then you got the like tattoos. Hawaiian. Just looks Hawaiian to me. I love him. They are shiny. They're not matte. And let's see how big this Mr. Turtle is with the palm tree. He has a bigger head, I know that. Alright, so he is about 6 1/4. And the widest part will probably be right here. So he is like 4 1/4 wide. Yeah, 4 1/4 wide. And he is like, oh, well, he's not as tall. He's like 1.5 inch tall. But his shell is much bigger. His shell is like 3 1/4. And this one's shell is like 3. But it's also rounder. The shell, if you look at them sitting side by side, this one is a little flatter. And this one's shell's a lot. Actually, this one's shell is, I think, taller than the head. Yeah, it is. So it might be 2 inches. So yeah, this one's shell is taller than his head. And this one's head is taller than its shell. So you can kind of tell. But yeah, a lot of cleanup to do on that little bad boy there. And now for this one. This is the one I'm not sure about because of the eyes. Remember, we did put eyes in this one. I'm going to scoot these back a little bit. And his head goes all the way down into here. He's got a big fat head. So let's see if we can even get him out. Oh boy, he's going to be fun to do. This one might give me a little challenge here, you guys, because when I pulled the the turtle out of the mold. When I first molded it, I caught heck. Ouch. Well, not too much heck, but yeah. Because his head is bigger than his neck. And you got to kind of just go slow. And I would definitely make sure your resin is cured, or you're going to be having a headless turtle. Please, please, please have worked. So see, you got to kind of wiggle him out a little bit there. There we go. He's a big-headed turtle. His one eye got some bubbles in it. Oh man, but you know what? We can scrape that off. Ooh. So his shell is shiny. Oh, he turned out really pretty though. Look at his little shell. This eye is basically perfect. This one, I guess it seeped in there and got some bubbles. But see how big his head is? Thing is huge. Alright, so you know what? I'm going to try to fix this eye with this bubble. And pray that I do not miss a finger. So what I'm hoping is, these are glass eyes. I'm hoping that this will just pop off of this glass. Yep, it surely is. Whew, thank you, Lord. Yep. So that extra UV resin is just popping right off. But it's stuck in there, so you're not, oh gosh. So you're not going to pop out the whole eye. So it did work, you guys. It did. And you can still get your eyeballs on him. It did work. Just to hold it in place long enough and then just trim it out. I don't know what that is. That must be some UV. Yep, that worked perfectly. Oops. Just don't want to chop my finger off. Okay, so still got a little bit right in here, you guys. Just trying to go slow because I don't want this knife to slip. Alrighty. Oh, it's stuck on here. There we go. And there's a little bit down in here. Like I said, I do not want to slice my finger off today. So I'm trying to take it slowly. There we go. Perfect, you guys. Oh. He could use still a little cleanup around this one. But that UV resin just slices right off the glass eyes. Especially since we got bubbles. Yep. And look, he has eyes. And see how I said the 15mm fit perfectly in that socket? Perfect. Could still probably use a little cleaning right in here. But I'm not going to press my luck right now. Oh, we got one bubble on his little chin right here. But yeah, he's a big boy. See how chunky he is? And he's got the cutest big old eyes. He's smiling. Yes, he is. Now, you can go through all these little... And he has a mouth here, or a very sharp beak. Oops. Come on. And his little nostrils. But yeah, you can go through all here and do all, they're a big old flake. You can do all the crackle of his turtle skin and stuff with a marker. And kind of outline it a little bit there. Yeah, you can do all of that. I probably need a better pen to do this with. And I will get some measurements on this one too. But yeah, he has a lot to highlight, and they're not that big, so you can, well, not that big, but they're not so small to where you can't get in there with a small marker and just go through it. Oops. Might have to get a little Q-tip to wipe that off. And that one. So yeah, y'all get the idea. And just highlight his little shell a little bit there. Even though I keep making a little mess here. Now, if the video wasn't going over an hour already, I would literally sit here and do his little skin indentations and all, but I'm not going to do you guys like that. Y'all see what I'm doing with his shell. If y'all wanted to do the same with the whole turtle, you definitely could. Now, if you don't like this, get you some alcohol. Doesn't matter what kind of alcohol. Spray him down and wipe him off, and all of this will go away, even if it's permanent marker or paint pen. If you start something like this, don't like it, wash it off. That's the only thing I don't like about this. Say you're cleaning your turtle. It could be a year from now. You could be dusting, cleaning. Want to clean it, spray it probably with some cleaner. And all those markers might be gone. That's usually why I don't do this unless you cover it with a clear coat. And then when you do that, you kind of lose your indentations. They kind of sink away from you. But what you can do is spray it with a clear coat, a spray can paint, if you want it to. So yeah, that's our cutie patootie turtle. Now I'm going to clean up the little bit of mess I did make on his shell here with a little Q-tip, because I made a mess. But yeah, I'm not going to make y'all sit here and watch me go around all these indentations, because that would take me a while, but you could definitely do that. But isn't he so cute? Now, it would have looked totally different with a shell if we had did it in black. Totally different. And we could have took our time and did it in black. You could even use some black UV resin and coat the back of it with a thin layer and then pour your regular resin. So yeah, that shell would have been totally different. Totally, dude. Oh, I was going to get y'all measurements on big turtle head here. And y'all see how big his head is. Let's see. His head is, oh goodness, like 2 inches. Yeah. Why, his neck's like about an inch. Okay, so from his widest point, which is his little beak to thing, is 4.5 inches. And his widest point, let's see, is, I would say 3 3/4 right there. Is it the same back here? Yeah, his widest point is 3 3/4, but he is 3 inches tall. He's 3 inches tall. Did I get the length? I think I did. It's about 4.5, almost 5 inches from there to the tail. Yeah, I think it is 5 inches. So yeah, there's all our UV resin from his eyeball. So see, you can get the 15mm eyes and use them. He is so cute. Now, like I said, the way I did that UV, you would have been able to see it throughout here if you would have used mica powder. So yeah, but you can always put these on after he's cured too. You can just drill out the hole and put the eyes in. That's another thought. But yeah, he's so cute. At least the eyes went in right with the clear that way. Is that a... No, that's his little scales. I thought it was a bubble. That's his little indentations on his head. Hopefully y'all can see that. But he is adorable, you guys. And all of these should be in the shop for you guys. If you want one. If you don't, it's okay too. But I just wanted to show y'all. And I would like to thank Miss Stephanie for the 2 lovely gifts. Thank you, Miss Stephanie, for thinking of me. You're awesome, Miss Stephanie. I appreciate you, girl. I appreciate you. I appreciate every one of y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. And, okay, well, let me go over the products one more time we used. We used Let's Resin. We used Ocean Heart by Mateo. The Chameleon Mica Powder, the Ocean Heart. We used the Let's Resin Chameleon Flakes. And this is the like opal colored ones. We use brown yellow, pink olive, and gold olive. And then we use Picasso inks, which was, the main was lime. Then we added a little turquoise and navy to these. But this one was all lime. And then all the puffy hearts and stuff was done the same way. And we also added some of the homemade glitter, which, well, yeah, I can't see it. Yeah, I see it sparkling in there. Yeah, it's little blue hints of sparkle in there. But yeah, that's what we used. I thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for joining me for Turtle Tortoise Tuesday. I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye for now. Thank you.